Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Norhidayatul Husna Binti Taufek. My matric number is A18A0498. For the retail sector that I've choose is food beverage, which are KFC, McDonald's, K-Fried Urban Korean, and also Texas Chicken. Firstly, I will talk a little bit about the 4 retail store that I've choose. KFC. The KFC Malaysia story began with the opening of our first restaurant on Jalan Tunku Abdul Rahman in 1973. There are currently over 600 KFC restaurants nationwide serving Malaysian grade tasting chicken 365 days a year. As the number 1 fast food and leading QSR brand in Malaysia, we are constantly working to better serve our customer with great moments, excellent service, and finger-linking good food. Next is McDonald's. McDonald's is the world-leading quick service restaurant chain with more than 36,000 restaurants worldwide, serving more than 69 million customers daily in over 100 countries. In Malaysia, McDonald's serves over 13.5 million customers a month in more than 260 restaurants nationwide. McDonald's employs more than 12,000 Malaysians in its restaurants across the nation, providing career, training, and development opportunities. K-Fried Urban Korean. K-Fried Urban Korean is slang for Korean fried chicken. K-Fried Urban Korean is a homegrown Korean brand that specializes in authentic Korean fried chicken and hearty Korean food with an urban twist. Texas Chicken. In 1950, George W. Church Sr. opens Church's Fried Chicken to go in downtown San Antonio across from the Alamo and become the brand's lovable mascot. Jalapeno peppers are the first side item added to the menu. In 1960, Church has more than 100 restaurants in 7 states. George W. Bill Church Jr. takes over the company after he dies passing. Church National Headquarters Complex opens in San Antonio, Texas. In 1970, Church franchise opened outside of the US in Vancouver, Canada. In 1980, Texas Chicken starts open in Indonesia. Church brand new big chicken sandwich and sold 1,400 in one day. In 1990, AFC is the new parent company of Church Chicken. They moved headquarters to Atlanta, Georgia. In 2013, Texas already have 1,700 locations worldwide in 23 countries and start open Texas Chicken in Malaysia. For the question 1, identify which one website would you choose and why. For me, I will choose McDonald's website. McDonald's is not too complicated compared to other 3 websites such as KFC, K-Fry, and Texas Chicken. If I want to make an order, I just click what menu I want, enter ID and password, and choose whether want to use Delivery, GrabFood, or Foodpanda to deliver my food that I have ordered. McDonald's website is easy to search because they always update their websites which menu is available. Okay, for a second question, based on the type of product that you choose, how do you compare your experience between shopping on the internet and physical store? For me, it's better to purchase something I want in physical store because it's more easier and faster than waiting for someone sending at home. At physical store, I can see what type of menu that they have, and if I get some curiosity, I can ask directly with the person that in charge at the counter rather than give a feedback through online. For question 3, what are the advantage and disadvantage of the internet shopping experience that you experience? The advantage that I get from shopping online using internet is when I need food, I just click on my phone and food will arrive on time. The disadvantage is food that arrive is cold and not really as the picture in the menu. This is because some drivers that bought food that I want is slow because of the traffic jam that they need to face. So the food arrive at me are not like what I want. That's why I prefer to buy at physical store rather than online. For the last question is question 4. The question is compare the retail offerings of the product you were shopping for. First is product quality. For me, McDonald's product is more tasty and more appetizing than KFC, K-Fry and Texas chicken. The quality always different but only for a certain McDonald's restaurant. Probably because of the person who cooking and preparing the menus. Okay, for the second is price. Price that offered by 4 retail store has a relatively significant difference. Such as, for example, like K-Fry. K-Fry is more expensive because they use cheese in their menu and cost of cheese is a bit expensive. For other 3 retail stores such as KFC, McD and Texas, they just put a bit of secret recipe as a seasoning and the price is reasonable. Third is website features. Every website features have its own characteristic and for of retail store website is easy to use because it uses language that is easy to understand. Fourth is design of website. The design of 4-store retail website is attraction, but for K-Fry is a bit dim and not cheerful, probably because of the logo that they use is black and red. For KFC, McD and Texas is attractive because of the design that they create are cheerful. Then for fifth and lastly, ease of website use. All the 4 retail store website is easy to use with a good guidance. That's all for me. Thank you.